My brother and I are planning to go no contact with our mother. I am a 19-year-old female and I have a twin, Bryan, fake name, who is male. Our mother has always treated us different. My brother got praise, I got scorn. As far as I knew, we had no other family. She's an only child, her parents are gone and our dad wasn't in the picture. If I did something wrong like forgot a chore or got a low grade, I was yelled at, sometimes hit. If he did the same thing, it was brushed off. My brother noticed this treatment early on. An instance that sticks out to both of us is when I was 7 years old. Mother had a birthday party for my brother and his friends. He got his favorite flavor of cake, food, etc. My name wasn't even mentioned. It was a pool party, so I put on a swimsuit my mother had bought me, and when she saw me in it, she called me a SL*T and told me I was grounded and couldn't swim or play. I spent the day in my bedroom. Now with the favoritism shown to him, my brother could have turned out really entitled, yet somehow, this behavior from mom had the opposite effect. He snuck inside and brought me cake, and gave me one of his presents. I cried and unleashed all the sadness, which I feel bad about to this day. BC he was also a child and it wasn't/isn't his job to shoulder my pain. After that, I noticed he made an effort to make sure I was included. His friends became my friends because he refused to do anything without me. He said they could deal with it or not be his friend. Any friends I made on my own weren't welcome in the house, so he made sure mother thought they were his friends. Sometimes we'd hang out and Bryan would do his own thing elsewhere on the playground or wherever we were, and I got to feel like a normal kid playing and having fun. He made sure I got gifts, mostly his, and that when I did something good or cool, he was my loudest cheerleader. At our next birthday, he specifically asked for a theme from a show he knew I was a fan of but he didn't care for. He played it up to our mom as this being his biggest dream ever. When it came time for the cake, he asked our mom for something he knew was inside and let me blow out the candles. It was the first time I'd ever had a cake for me on my birthday. Later in high school, if he went on a trip, or to a concert, he made sure I got to go, phrasing it as in needing me there as a favor. Example, but mom, Timmy's mom says I can't come unless his little sister has someone to go with too, so she doesn't bother us. And just like that, we are both at a concert singing as loud as we could. I don't know how she never caught on, but I'm not about to look a gift horse in the mouth. I started working at 16 because mom said I needed to contribute. Bryan got a job shortly after. Mom tried to get him to quit. BC his schoolwork was important, her words, but he said it wasn't fair his friends got to have jobs and buy their own things. She caved. Mom would take money from my check to pay for my food, etc. Bryan would split his check with me. BC mom would buy all his stuff even though he was working. Then something wonderful happened. Before turning 19, Bryan found our dad. He had been gifted a 23andMe test from a friend and was encouraged to learn more about his heritage and see if there was anything cool. Like related to Vikings or something, lol. Well, no famous Vikings, but he matched with a young man in another state. We contacted him. This guy was our older half-brother. He put us in contact with our dad, who had apparently been looking for us for years. He explained he had been married, had our brother, divorced, and then had gotten together with our mother. When she found out she was pregnant, she left him after confessing she was cheating on him, saying the pregnancy probably wasn't his, and moved in with the other guy who later left her when we were about a year old. Dad pleaded with her stay and even said he'd raise us regardless of who the bio dad was. She still left. We had a meeting over Skype and our dad cried upon seeing us. Maybe I'm biased, but I swear we look like the spitting image of our dad. He apologized over and over for not finding us sooner, but that's not his fault. We also found out we had a huge family on dad's side. He has 7 siblings and all of them have 2 to 5 kids each. Wow. I asked if he knew more about anyone on mom's side, but he didn't know of anyone else. She had also told him she had no parents, so maybe she was telling the truth about that. Bryan wants to look more and see if he can find any extended family on mother's side at some point. Bryan explained what was going on with mom and her treatment of me and how he wanted a way out for both of us. Our dad immediately said we should come to him and our family. Wow, typing that in surreal. Our family. He lives in a different state and it took months to get everything together, especially tracking down important documents like birth certificates and such. Bryan and I want to go no contact with mother. After months of planning, everything is now set. We have so much waiting for us. We have grandparents, cousins, aunts, and uncles. We have family. I'm ready to cry just thinking of it. We are ready. We are leaving the night before our birthday, and celebrating with family who loves us. I keep crying thinking of it. I'm happy. I'm so happy. Bryan says he hasn't really seen me smile in a long time and hugging me. I did ask Bryan if he was sure he wanted no contact. Mother obviously loved him. He would be losing that if he left. I understand wanting to help me, but I feel bad he is leaving someone who gave him everything. He said he has watched our mother mistreat me, call me names and even hit me over the years, and he's done. He wants nothing to do with her. He couldn't do much about it then, but now he can make it up to me. I told him he didn't need to make anything up, he was a child same as I was. It's enough that we are getting out and we are okay. A clean slate for both of us. We are going to be free, we are going to be loved. I'm blessed to have my brother. And now I'm blessed to be reunited with a family I didn't even know was waiting for me. Wish us luck.